That's Gary's stuff. I don't know.
I know.
Sorry.
Oh no, that's fine. Sorry.
San Diego State Aztec women's basketball team certainly knows its way to San Jose. We are here this afternoon. The Provident Credit Union Arena on the campus of San Jose State. The Aztecs getting set to take on the Spartans. Just 3 games to go in the regular season, so every game of much importance to the Aztecs, who continue to fight for a first-round bye in the upcoming Mountain West Conference tournament. Chris Ello with you from San Jose today, where the Aztecs not only be looking to win their 3rd consecutive game overall, but they'll be looking to get a little payback for what happened exactly a month ago in San Diego. On January the 22nd, San Jose State stormed into Viejas Arena and really beat the Aztecs rather easily. The final score was 68-57. The game was hardly even that close. San Jose State led by double digits pretty much the entire night. The Aztecs shot just 2 of 16 from the three-point arc in that game. They'll be looking to improve on that. They'll also be looking to try and slow down San Jose State senior guard Amaya Simmons, who burned them for 23 points in the first meeting and is averaging nearly 18 points a game in conference play. The Aztecs have been doing it all season with their defense, and they hope to be able to put the squeeze on the Spartans again here in this ball game. San Diego State has allowed under 70 points in 13 of its 15 conference games. They've allowed under 60 5 times. And the other night, in a complete lockdown of Nevada, the Aztecs allowed the Wolfpack only 43 and beat them 72-43, a 29-point victory, which gets them an 8-7 record in the conference, tied for 5th with Fresno State, just a half game behind 4th place New Mexico. And again, the top 5 get the bye in the first round of the Mountain West Conference tournament. So that's what the Aztecs are hoping to lock up with a strong finish. A win today would also be the Aztecs' 20th of the season overall, and that would give Stacey Terry Hudson and company 3 consecutive 20-win seasons. San Diego State women's basketball program has not done that since 1994 through 1997, when the program won 20 or more 4 consecutive years. But it's been almost 30 years since the women's basketball program has been able to duplicate that. So that would be a nice milestone for the Aztecs if they're able to come in here and win today against San Jose State. The Aztecs lead the all-time series 29-11, but the Spartans won the first meeting, as mentioned, in San Diego, 68-57. Last year here, the Aztecs and Spartans came right down to the final seconds, and Jada Lewis emerged from a scramble of players and put in a shot with just about 3-4 seconds left, and that gave the Aztecs a 1-point victory. So, you know, San Jose State has a 3-11 conference record. Very little success. They're in 10th place, but don't tell that to the Aztecs. The Spartans seem to play them very well, and we would expect another good ball game here today. Kim Villalobos has been playing it well for the Aztecs of late. Last 6 games, the senior is averaging 12.5 points, 6 rebounds per game. Naomi Panganiban, the freshman guard, coming off of back-to-back 15-point games. And it's also a bit of a homecoming of sorts for freshman guard Nat Martinez. She grew up in the East Bay in San Leandro, and she has about 2 rows of fans up there behind us, and they're here to cheer her on, and they've got cardboard cutouts of her and Go Nat signs, so she'll be extra fired up for this ball game today. We'll have our starting lineups here introduced shortly. The Aztecs are going to be without sharpshooting guard Aaron Haupt today. Haupt is out with a leg injury, nothing serious, but the Aztecs did not want to take any chances with Aaron, so she misses her first game of the season. And that's a factor. Haupt has been really shooting it well in the last 3 or 4 games, so they'll have to do it without her today. Callie Clark will be in the starting lineup, which hasn't happened for a month and a half or so. Adriana Quezada will come off the bench today. Callie Clark, the coach is saying they just like her matchup better in the starting lineup against San Jose State. So nothing on Adriana Quezada. Still respected as one of the best of the Aztecs, but she'll come off the bench today. Veronica Sheffy is the first introduced, 5'9" junior from Woodinville, Washington. Then Nat Martinez, you might hear the roar behind us, 5'7" freshman from San Leandro. Naomi Panganiban, 5'7", the freshman from San Diego. Kim Villalobos, 6' senior from Los Angeles. And rounding it out today, Callie Clark, 6'3" senior from Centennial, Colorado. Stacey Terry Hudson's in her 12th season, assisted by Kelly Lewis, Greg Gottlieb, John Silver, and of course, Justin Hudson. Mel Boscarino is the Director of Player Personnel, assistant coach. Director of Operations, Jasmine Hodgkins Parker. The athletic trainer is Queenie Soriano, and the strength coach, James Chasen. The Aztecs will be in their home white jerseys today, as San Jose State is going to wear its black home uniforms in honor of Black History Month. The Aztecs did the same thing the other night at home against Nevada. So San Diego State will be in the whites today. San Jose State in the black with gold trim unis. And the Spartans will be introduced here shortly. This arena, like I said, has been kind of a crazy place for San Diego State basketball. The women struggle here, so do the men. Every time they come up here to San Jose, they seem to be locked in a death struggle. So we'll see what we get today. Sydney Summers, 5'5" sophomore from Inglewood, is first out. She is a three-point specialist. She's made 60 three-pointers this year. That's almost twice as many as anybody on the Aztecs. She will put up a lot, but she can make them. Amaya Simmons, 5'9" senior from Overland Park, Kansas, transferred here from Alabama A&M. She's averaging 13.8 overall, but in conference 17.8, and she had a big game, as mentioned, against the Aztecs the first time around. Jasmine Singleton, 5'7", a junior from Goodyear, Arizona. Not one of their big offensive options. Finau Tonga, 6'2" junior from Taylorsville, Utah. Tonga, big and strong and can score in the post. And finally, Jasira Diawara, 6'3" senior. She's from Mali. Averages about 8 points a game. Another post player, good athleticism. And again, a threat inside. That's why Callie Clark is starting today. So we're set. The officials today, Brad Schmidt, Ashley Claris, and Kapua Nakasone. Aztecs 19-9, San Jose State 10-16, but do not let the records fool you. Opening tap controlled by the Aztecs. Panganiban goes back to retrieve it, and now attacking to our left comes into the front court. Panganiban around a screen, straight away to Villalobos at the top. Kim takes a look, gives it over to Sheffy. Sheffy drives to the corner of the key right. Her jumper rolls in. A good start for the Aztecs. Veronica Sheffy gets the first 2 of the game. Simmons brings it back, the left-hander for San Jose State. Into Tonga in the post. Outside it goes to Summers. Great three-point shooter. Behind a screen. Bounced it out to the free throw line to Tonga. Now Simmons has it. She fires for 3. No good. Weak side rebound. Nat Martinez, who is an excellent rebounder for her diminutive size. Panganiban behind the screen. She fires a 3 straight away. No good. Rebound to Amaya Simmons. The lefty brings it into the front court, guarded by another left-hander and a good defender, Veronica Sheffy. Summers pump fake, comes to the corner of the key, puts up the jumper, no good. Callie Clark grabs the rebound, clears it ahead to Sheffy in the front court. Sheffy pulls it back out, gives it on the top to Clark, bounced inside. Villalobos with good position in there on Diawara, and turns around and flips it up and in. Kim Villalobos playing great the last several weeks, has given the Aztecs a 4-0 lead. Simmons gives the ball to Summers. Across it goes to Singleton. Stripped away, stolen by Villalobos. Kim gets about 2 steals per game. Ahead to Sheffy, running in from the right. Might have got away with a travel. Turned around, flipped it up, no good. Rebound by Diawara. Aztecs talked a lot about cashing in those break opportunities. They did not cash that one in. We talked about it this morning at the film study. Simmons on a drive, puts it up, too strong, rebound Villalobos. Kim dribbles it herself into the front court, goes to Panganiban on the right wing. Naomi gets the ball in the post to Villalobos. Villalobos feeds it in the paint. Panganiban up with the shot and drops it in to give the Aztecs a 6-0 lead here with 2.5 minutes gone by in the first quarter. San Jose State has missed its first 3 shots, all rebounded by the Aztecs. Singleton drives down the middle, flips it up, no, foul. First of the game, and it's going to be on Panganiban, defending against Jasmine Singleton, who will go to the free throw line. Singleton is not a good free throw shooter. 36% is all for Singleton at the free throw line this year. But she'll try to get San Jose State on the scoreboard here. And she gets the roll, looking like a pretty good shooter on that first one. Aztecs 6, San Jose State 1. Singleton missed the second one. Rebound Clark in traffic. Good rebound by Callie Clark. Sheffy comes into the front court, picked up by Singleton. Sheffy across the top, takes it to the right wing, still on the dribble. Gets it outside to Villalobos, over to Nat Martinez. Around a screen, in the lane, bumped, steps through, puts it up off the window, a little too strong. Rebound by Henny Van Schaik, who just came into the game, and then Villalobos reaching in, picked up a foul on her. So Quezada checks in here, right off the Aztec bench, preseason all-conference player. And she's come off the bench early in the year when the Aztecs had that 8-0 start. Quezada was almost exclusively coming off the bench. Simmons bounced the ball out of bounds, trying to get it to Riley Waugh. It's checked into the game for the Spartans. And on the turnover, it'll go back to San Diego State. 6:46 left first quarter. The Aztecs ahead 6-1. Panganiban into the front court. Straight away to Quezada. Adriana gives it corner of the key to Villalobos. Kim thought about it. Now puts it on the floor. Driving in from the right. Stopped by Diawara. Good defense. The other way comes Simmons. Kicks it to Waugh. Back to Simmons. But before that, an offensive foul as Quezada stepped in to take the charge on Riley Waugh. Beautiful defense by Adriana Quezada. And she gets a big hand from her coach. Stacy Terry Hudson. I don't know any coach anywhere at any level that doesn't love it when one of their players take a charge. Bailey Barnhart, freshman, in for San Diego State. Bailey's got the ball. On top to Quezada. Adriana takes a look. Fires a jumper. It's in right on the three-point line. I think she was stepping on the line. It's a two-point shot for Quezada, and she's giving the Aztecs an 8-1 lead. Simmons will be defended by Sheffy most, if not all, of this game. Waugh takes it outside to Van Schaik. Drives the left side of the lane. Flips it underneath to Diawara. She fumbles it and gets tied up on the floor. Alternating possession error will stay with San Jose State. As Kaylin Hamilton, another freshman, McKinney, Texas, checks in for the Aztecs. Kaylin is a really good defensive player. And once she gets a little more confidence and gets that offense going, look out for her. She scored 2,300 points in high school. But right now, Hamilton has been very valuable at the defensive end of the floor. Ball comes inbounds to Van Schaik. 9 to shoot for the Spartans. Over to Summers with 6. Summers on a drive, step back, two-point jumper, no good. Rebound, Veronica Sheffy. San Jose State is 0 for 4 from the field. Sheffy takes it the distance, down the middle, all the way, no. Rebound, Quezada, put it back, no. Aztecs miss another layup opportunity. They've missed a couple of them here in the early going, but still lead 8-1. Van Schaik in the front court to Riley Waugh. Back to Summers, left wing, into the post to Diawara. She spins under there and banks it up and in. Nice play with the left hand by Jasira Diawara, the first bucket for San Jose State. Here's a beautiful bounce pass underneath. Hamilton hitting the fellow freshman Barnhart for an easy layup. Beautiful play by Kaylin Hamilton. And Bailey Barnhart gets on the board. 10-3 the Aztecs. Van Schaik plays it to Amira Brown, is checked into the game for San Jose State. Waugh, top of the key. And a step back jumper is good by Riley Waugh. Nice shot there. Makes it 10-5 Aztecs. 4:30 to play in the first quarter. Sheffy behind a screen. Going to get called for an offensive foul. Pushing off. And that'll take us to a timeout. 4:25 to go in the first quarter. The Aztecs out to a 10-5 lead here over San Jose State on the Aztecs Radio Network. San Diego State out to an early lead here at San Jose State, 10-5. The Aztecs on top. Adriana Quezada has a little blood on her jersey. I don't think anybody's quite sure where she's bleeding from, or if it's her blood. I don't even think it is her blood. But Queenie Soriano will have to quickly tend to that so that Quezada can stay in the ball game. 4:25 to go in the first quarter. Aztecs will have Quezada and Clark out there with the three freshmen, Hamilton, Panganiban, and Nat Martinez. San Jose State attacking to our right. Summers gets the ball on the wing to Amira Brown. Straight away to Simmons, working against Kaylin Hamilton. Sheffy's on the bench. Van Schaik with a strong drive. Banked it up too strong. Great rebound by Kaylin Hamilton, going up strong over the taller and bigger Tonga to grab that ball. Clark in the front court, straight away. Gives the ball to Nat Martinez, left wing. Nat with a jab step. Brings it to the top. Drives in on Summers. Puts it up and in. Nat Martinez, a variety of moves in the paint that time. And then a little bit of a step back jumper that we haven't seen from Nat Martinez previously. Her first 2 points, 12-5. Tonga against Clark. Backs her way and puts it in on a nice move. And the foul on Callie Clark. Tonga can be a handful in there. They did not call the foul on Clark. Instead, they called it on Panganiban. That's her second. So Naomi going to have to come out for a while here with 2 early fouls. And Tonga, 56% free throw shooter. Got that one, a 3-point play. So it's the Aztecs 12 and the Spartans 8. 4 fouls on San Diego State. They're out of fouls for this first quarter. Sheffy back in there, drives left side of the lane, put it up, got contact, and a foul. The foul will be on Amira Brown for San Jose State. That'll get Sheffy to the free throw line where she's 80% for the season and 90% in conference play. Sheffy leads the Aztecs in overall scoring, 10.6, and in conference scoring at 12.3. Sheffy has played all conference basketball for the Aztecs this season after a season at USD where she was second team all conference in the WCC. Both free throws good by Ronnie Sheffy, and the Aztecs lead 14-8. 3:19 to go in the first quarter. Simmons again covered by Sheffy now that Veronica's back in there. Brown across to Summers, into the post to Tonga. Bulling her way along the baseline, out to Brown, a 3 from the left corner. No, Tonga got the rebound underneath, muscles it up. No, rebound Clark. Callie Clark, her size will cause problems even for the Tonga, a very good post player. Sheffy. Straight away, Jaslyn Green into a three-pointer. Or no, they're going to say she was on the line. But Jaslyn buried it from the left wing. Nice shot. 16-8, the Aztecs. Here comes Simmons trying to find some room. The Aztecs are surrounding her. Van Schaik steps back, shoots a 3. That's no good. Rebounded by Kaylin Hamilton. Hamilton races into the front court. Slows it up, straight away to Callie Clark. They leave her for a 3. She got it. Callie Clark, a three-pointer from the top. And a timeout, San Jose State. The Aztecs have run out to an 11-point lead here. With 2:16 to go in the first quarter. That was the first three-point shot of the game, first three-point make of the game. And Callie Clark put it in. Clark, the transfer from Colorado State, where really she did not get a lot of playing time last year. Ryan Williams decided to go with more of a 5-out and guard alignment, so Clark not find the playing time. But man, has she been a huge factor for San Diego State this year. She averages 7 points, 8.5 rebounds per game. The three-point shot, not necessarily her strongest attribute, but she's now 6 for 20 on the season. 30% isn't bad for a 6'3" post player. 19-8 Aztecs. San Jose State following the timeout. Amira Brown spins, travels. They didn't call that. Doesn't matter. Clark blocked the shot. Got it ahead to Sheffy. Sheffy into the front court. Holds it up. Gets it back outside to Callie Clark. And now Sheffy will set things up. Under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Jaslyn Green wing to the right. Straight away to Clark. Clark holds it up. Gives the ball to Megan Fizo, who's checked in. To Green in the post. Jaslyn's got a pretty good post game. She hasn't used it much. Falls back, tries a little bank shot. No good that time. She's better off attacking the rim rather than falling away from it. Here's Summers getting it to Marissa Davis-Jones, formerly a starter for San Jose State. Diawara spinning into the lane and hits a nice little jumper. Jasira Diawara has got a couple of field goals for San Jose State. 19-10 Aztecs. Sheffy going to drive in on Diawara, looking for contact, and may have gotten bailed out on the foul. Diawara looked like she had the shot blocked, but the foul, I think, came from the other side. So Sheffy will go to the free throw line again, the second time she's been there today. And she puts in on the first. Six points for Veronica Sheffy as she hits both free throws. And the Aztecs lead 21-10, 1:09 to play first quarter. Aztecs have a smaller looking lineup here with Villalobos, Fizo, and Jaslyn Green, Hamilton, and Sheffy. Riley Waugh dribbling out on the perimeter, goes to Simmons, who has not hit a shot yet. Simmons bounced it underneath and out of bounds. Turnover. The Aztecs are focused in on Amaya Simmons. They're not going to let her beat them as she did a month ago. And Simmons has not gotten a good look yet. 43 seconds to go in the first quarter. Villalobos popping out, getting it across to Sheffy. Sheffy takes a look, gets it to Fizo, to Villalobos in the post to the right. She dribbles into the lane, step back, 10-foot jumper, no good. Rebound, knocked out of bounds, last touch by San Jose State. So it'll stay with the Aztecs. .20 to shoot, 24 left in the quarter. Megan Fizo handles it and now gets it into the hands of Sheffy, the point guard. Sheffy leans over the dribble, out near the timeline with 8 to shoot. Comes to the free throw line, hangs, hits the jumper. Veronica Sheffy with 8 points. 23-10, 5 seconds left. Summers looking for room. About a 45-footer straight away, no good. And that's the end of the first quarter. The Aztecs shoot 56% and hold the Spartans down to just 4 field goals, none from three-point land. Veronica Sheffy leads the way with 8 points. And at the end of one, San Diego State 23, San Jose State 10 on the Aztecs radio network. Crisello back in San Jose, where the Aztecs played a very strong first quarter, much as they did the other night against Nevada. The Aztecs ran out to an early lead and rolled to an easy victory. They've gotten off to another fast start tonight, leading San Jose State 23-10. Veronica Sheffy with 8 points in the first quarter to lead everybody. And Sheffy has the ball, walking it into the front court to begin quarter number 2. Villalobos swings it to Kaylin Hamilton, wing to the left. Hamilton bounces it inside to Clark, back outside to Kaylin, into the lane, kicks it, corner right, Fizo, an open three, nope, rebound to Amaya Simmons. Simmons guarded by Hamilton, behind the back dribble, into the lane, spinning, putting it up, and that's her first bucket. Amaya Simmons can score it, averaging 18 a game in conference play. That's her first 2 points today. 23-12. Sheffy behind a screen, whips it inside. Clark's right there at the rim to lay it in. That's a great pass by Sheffy, her second assist. 5 points for Callie Clark. 25-12. Simmons met by Hamilton, drives it again, left side of the lane, and wow, they bailed her out with a foul at the other end. Hamilton appeared to be straight up, but, well, let's see, they called it on Villalobos. Hamilton was guarding Simmons, but it was Villalobos who picked up the foul. Either way, it was a bailout because Simmons had no chance to score that basket, much like Sheffy at the other end a few plays ago. So Amaya Simmons, 78%, will go to the free throw line. The lefty from Overland Park, Kansas, makes the first. Yep, the foul was indeed on Villalobos, her second. So the Aztecs have a nice lead, but they have 2 key players on the bench with foul trouble. Villalobos and Panganiban have 2 apiece. Both free throws good by Simmons, 25-14. Sheffy on a strong drive into the lane, banks it up, it rolled out. Rebound is off, grabbed by Summers. Summers into the front court. Nice move, gets open for the jumper and hit it. Sydney Summers, a 2-pointer. She doesn't shoot many from 2, but she made that one with a nice crossover dribble to free her up. 25-16. Nat Martinez at the other end, drives it around a screen, put it up from the free throw line, no. Rebound picked up by Singleton. Ahead to Summers, cross to Simmons, look out, open 3 from the top is right in. Can't leave her for that. And that's the most room that Simmons has had today. She, just like that, has 7 points, and the lead is down to 6. Quezada on the turnaround inside. Nope, rebound to Simmons. Ahead, it comes to Singleton. Singleton across to Summers. Summers free throw line, in deep, kicks it. Open left corner, Amira Brown. Weak side rebound to Diawara. And Diawara now posting up on Callie Clark. She makes a move, Clark rejects it. Beautiful block shot by Callie Clark. Diawara, though, digs it out. 7 to shoot. Ball thrown away by Brown. So the Aztecs lead cut down here on a 7-0 run by San Jose State. 7:33 to go. Still early second quarter, leading 25-19. Sheffy walking it into the front court. Gives the ball to Quezada. Corner the key to Clark. Her jumper. Good. Callie Clark's feeling it here today. Second jumper put in by Callie Clark. She's got 7. 27-19. Here's Simmons guarded by Sheffy. Straight away to Brown into the post. Tonga's back in there. Backing her way on Clark. Muscles it up. No good. Beautiful defense by Clark. Sheffy races into the front court at the other end. Kicks it. Corner right. Hamilton for three. Yeah, Kaylin Hamilton hitting the three. Set up by Sheffy. Third assist for Sheffy. And Kaylin Hamilton is on the board with a three-pointer. 30-19. Singleton straight away to Simmons. Sheffy right with her. Simmons gives it up to Summers. Into the post to Tonga. Backing her way again on Callie Clark. Couldn't get the shot. Had to bring it back outside. She reposts. Clark gets called for a holding foul. So Clark gets the call out of bounds to San Jose State. Only the second foul of the quarter, both on the Aztecs. Summers brings it in to Waugh. Now to Simmons, another three. Short on this one. Rebound, Quezada. Sheffy pushing it. Sees an opening. Kicks it to Kaylin Hamilton. A three from the left. That's good. How about that? Kaylin Hamilton hits a three from the right side. Comes right back and hits one from the left. 33-19, the Aztecs. San Diego State on an 8-0 run. Simmons with a drive. Around Clark, nothing doing. Missed the shot, altered by Clark. Ahead comes Kaylin Hamilton. Tried to whip it underneath to Quezada. Had it knocked away by Brown, and a foul on Kaylin trying to get it back. Third team foul on the Aztecs. Diawara back in for the Spartans. Bailey Barnhart will come in and give Clark a rest. They feel that Barnhart can guard Diawara. They don't really trust anybody on Tonga except Callie Clark, so they want to leave her to defend Tonga. Tonga's out of the game. Clark comes out of the game. San Jose State has the ball. The Aztecs have a 14-point lead. Simmons at the elbow. Free throw line, step back jumper was blocked by Sheffy. Sheffy is such a good defender. Hamilton in the front court. Driving the right side of the lane, in deep, turns around, can't shoot. Gets it outside to Sheffy. Sheffy against Simmons. Simmons returned the favor with good defense at the other end. Got a piece of the shot by Sheffy. Simmons is back into the post to Diawara. She traveled. San Jose State has not scored in 3 minutes and 15 seconds. The Aztecs on an 8-0 run here, and they've boosted the lead back to 14. Sheffy walks it into the front court. Sheffy has 8 points and 4 assists already. Quezada with the jumper. That's good. From the top of the key, a two-pointer. Adriana loves that one. And she's hit a pair of them here this afternoon. 35-19 now. A 10-0 run. Summers gives the ball to Brown. Spins into the lane. Amira Brown blocked by Quezada. Tied up by Nat Martinez. Possession arrow will belong to the Spartans, but only after a timeout. Aztecs swarming at the defensive end. And in the midst of a 10-0 run. 4:29 for the second. San Diego State 35, San Jose State 19 on the Aztecs Radio Network. Coming up at halftime, Adriana Quezada, the Aztec senior from Frisco, Texas. She'll be our halftime interview today from San Jose, where the Aztecs lead it 35-19. San Diego State got off to a fast start, led 8-1 right out of the gate. And right now, the Aztecs in the midst of a 10-0 run to lead by 16. Summers gets the ball in bounds to Van Schaik at the top. Van Schaik straight away to Diarawara, actually. Summers, a deep three, no, but Van Schaik is underneath for the rebound. Heine Van Schaik from the Netherlands ends the 10-0 run. 35-21, the Aztecs. Ponganiban's back in there with a couple of fouls. Leans over the dribble. High post to Quezada. Adriana driving on Van Schaik. Underneath. Kicks it out to Ponganiban. Over to Barnhart. The hesitation. Gives it to Ponganiban. Her three is off the mark. Rebound, Quezada, blocked by Van Schaik. Van Schaik brings it ahead to Simmons. She drives it. Bounce underneath to Diawara. Taken away by Barnhart. Bailey Barnhart giving some good minutes here today for the Aztecs. 3:32 to go in the second. Ponganiban on the dribble straight away. Still has the dribble. Gives it off to Megan Fizo. Fizo across the key to Quezada. 10 to shoot. Nat Martinez, right side of the lane, lost it off her foot. Quezada digging it free. And it'll be a jump ball. The arrow belongs to the Aztecs. The bad news is they only have 2 seconds to shoot. Tonga comes back in for San Jose State. That means Callie Clark is right back in for the Aztecs. Fizo will inbound on the sideline here. This is tough to get a shot off in 2 seconds. See if the Aztecs can find one here with very little time. Fizo tried to get it to Clark, intercepted by Van Schaik. Ahead to Simmons running in from the left. No, but a foul. Foul is on Fizo. Fourth foul of the quarter, all against the Aztecs, as Simmons goes to the free throw line. Amaya Simmons missed the first one. Simmons has 7 points. She had 23 in the first meeting. 8 for Simmons as she splits a pair. 35-22. 3 minutes for the second. Ponganiban, front court to Clark. Right wing to Fizo. Fizo putting it on the floor. Down low to Martinez in the middle of the trees. Somehow Nat Martinez emerges and banks it off the glass and in. A rather remarkable shot by Nat Martinez, but we've seen a few of those this year. Van Schaik, left side of the lane, spinning. Giving to Simmons. Back to Van Schaik, left corner for three. Rebound to Fizo. Ponganiban in the front court. Slows up the dribble over the timeline. Now Naomi takes off. And a illegal screen called against Barnhart. That's 5 fouls, all on the Aztecs in this quarter. Not a shooting foul because the Aztecs were in possession. So the Spartans will just take it out of bounds. 2:16 to go in the second. Aztecs with the comfortable lead here for the time being. Marissa Davis-Jones. It's the ball to Simmons. Driving in from the left. Put it up too strong. Davis-Jones rebounded. Into the key to Tonga. Tonga trying to back her way on Callie Clark. Scores it. Nice move by Finau Tonga. She's a handful in the post. 37-24, the Aztecs. 1:45 to go in the half. Martinez leans over the dribble in the front court. Bounce in the high post to Barnhart. Back to Nat, driving in from the left. Lost it. Also got knocked to the floor. San Jose State, not known for great defense. They're playing pretty remarkable here without fouling at all. Aztecs will inbound with 15 to shoot. Sheffy gets it into Callie Clark. Over to Nat Martinez. Grabbed by Summers. My goodness, you're not going to call that. They finally blow a whistle against the Spartans. So, Sheffy will inbound on the baseline. Comes into Kaylin Hamilton underneath. Kaylin spins, puts it up, and in, and a foul. It rolled around, it tried to come out, but it's Kaylin Hamilton's day. She's already hit a pair of three-pointers. Now she has a chance for a three-point play. The foul was on Amaya Simmons. Better late than never, getting a couple calls here at the end of the quarter. Hamilton, the freshman from McKinney, Texas, has the three-point play. She also, just like that, has a new career high with 9 points. 8 had been her previous. 40-24. Summers in the front court. Straight away to Riley Waugh. On the wing to Davis Jones. Into the post to Tonga against Clark. Tonga going to back her way again. Kicks it out to Marissa Davis Jones. Davis Jones on the drive, missed it. Tonga rebounds on the weak side. Kicks it out to Summers, a three from the right. No good. Rebound, Callie Clark doing great work underneath. Sheffy, the pull-up jumper. Rebound, Callie Clark. Outside to Nat for three. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Last touched by the Spartans, they say. Aztecs are just, well, I beg you, they're 3 of 7 from three. 2 put in by Kaylin Hamilton. They changed the call, gave it back to San Jose State. Spartans are 1 of 9 from the arc. Jaslyn Green in. Callie Clark having a great first half. 7 points and 6 rebounds. 45 seconds to play. Summers hands off to Simmons. They surround her. Summers outside, back for Simmons. She hits another three. Well, they were surrounding Simmons, then they all ran away from her. Summers did a good job getting it back to Simmons, and she hits her second three. Maya Simmons with 11 points. 40-27. Shot clock is off. Final shot of the second quarter. 11 seconds for Sheffy. Sheffy outside to Nat Martinez. Drives all the way in, left it short, got it back, put it up, and got a foul with 2.4 seconds to play. Nat Martinez works as hard as anyone off the court, and she works pretty hard on the court. Small in stature, but big on guts and talent. Nat Martinez. 3 times Freshman of the Week already this year. Free throw is good. She's got 5 in this game. With her family cheering in the stands behind us. Both free throws good by Martinez. 2.4 seconds to go. You just don't want to commit a foul here. Summers throws it up from the backcourt, and that's the end of the first half. A good one for San Diego State. The Aztecs ran out to a 13-point lead at the end of one. San Jose State cut it to 6, but then San Diego State had a 10-0 run in the middle of the second quarter, and they've opened up a 15-point halftime lead. Back to San Jose in a moment. The Aztecs ahead of the Spartans, 42-27 on the Aztecs Radio Network. Chris Hello back in San Jose, where the Aztecs are leading San Jose State 42-27 at halftime. Freshman Kalen Hamilton leading the way with 9 points, setting a new career high in that first half. Hamilton had back-to-back threes, and then later on in the second quarter converted a three-point play. For her 9 points, she added 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and some pretty good defense as well. Veronica Chevy with 8 points and 4 assists. She assisted on both of Hamilton's triples. Callie Clark had a great first half, 7 points and 6 rebounds. Nat Martinez playing in front of her home fans here. And they're loud behind us, a couple of rows worth. Nat had 6 points in the first half. For San Jose State, their leading scorer, Amaya Simmons, broke loose for 11 points, all in that second quarter. She hit a pair of threes. But by the time Simmons got going, the Aztecs already had a 13-point lead. Finau Tonga with 5 was the only other Spartan to really do much damage in the first half, as the Aztecs shot 48%, 3 of 7 on threes, and hit all 7 free throws. San Jose State shot just 32%, 2 of 10 on threes, and 5 of 7 at the line for the Spartans. When we come back, we'll hear from Adriana Quezada. Soft-spoken, but plays a loud game. That's coming up next from San Jose on the Aztecs Radio Network. Back in San Jose at halftime, the Aztecs lead San Jose State 42-27. The Aztecs leading scorer last year, all conference Preseason All-Conference this year, Adriana Quezada, the senior from Frisco, Texas, averaging 10.3 points this year as the Aztecs have really spread the offense around. But Quezada still an incredibly valuable member of this team and this program. And she's our halftime guest from San Jose today.
One of my favorites, Adriana Quezada, nice enough to spend a couple minutes with us here. And, I call you kind of, to myself, I call you the silent assassin. You don't say a lot out there, but you are always out to get the job done. But I think what a lot of people don't know is just how, nice of a young lady you are. And it's been nice getting a chance to know you over the last couple of years. You and Kim both decided to come back this year. How has that decision played out for you so far?
I think it's played out pretty well, the decision to stay. Like, obviously I stayed because of the staff and just the players, and being here this year and just getting to know the girls and the type of environment we have, like off the court, it makes it worth it.
The staff, the trainers,
Yeah.
the broadcasters.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Of course.
that goes without saying. You didn't even need to say that. What did you want to work with on your game this year, and how's that come around as opposed to the last couple of years?
I think for this year, I knew, like, basketball-wise, one of the things was probably defense that I wanted to, like, focus more on, and just being, like, more locked into the game plan, I guess you could say. And then just basketball in general, just kind of getting my mental, like, in the game. Like, that's kind of been a focus for me this year, because especially if, like, I plan on playing after college.
Whoever gets you is going to be lucky to have you. It's been, we kid about this all the time, but I mean, every time you make one of those Adriana Quezada shots, I talk to Coach about it, and she goes, she practices those. You actually practice that stuff. And that was kind of built out of necessity in a lot of ways, because you play inside against a lot of taller players, right?
Yeah, exactly. No, I think every time I'm like looking up to the girl.
Yeah. I get a chance to meet your family down in Cancun, because you told me last year that you had 10 brothers and sisters, step-brothers and sisters, and so I got to meet a lot of them, and it was really nice to meet all of them. And I saw you talking about them on a feature, and you talked about how you're the oldest, and you just, whenever you go out on the court and whatever you do, you want to lead by example for them. I thought that was one of the sweetest things I've ever heard. Talk a little bit about what that means to you, for your siblings to be able to look up to you a little bit.
I mean, like I said in that, it means a lot to me, just because growing up, like, I don't really feel like I had someone like that possibly to look up to and that had a similar path. So me, just like in everything that I do, I just want to show them that, like, it's possible, like from where you start to where you get now. It's possible if you just put in the work.
Well, we've loved watching you play, and it's great getting to know you. And, you should talk up a little bit more, because you're a very interesting young lady, and it's fun to talk to you. Good luck the rest of the season, and let's take it one step further this year.
Yes, no, that's the plan. Thank you.
Thanks.
For sure, they want to take it one step further this year, do the Aztecs. And Adriana Quezada, she was brilliant last year in the Mountain West Conference tournament, leading the Aztecs to those 3 victories over San Jose State, New Mexico, and Boise State before the Aztecs came up short against UNLV. Of course, this season, UNLV's only lost 1. They're the team to beat, but the one team that beat them was the Aztecs. Here in San Jose, we're at halftime. San Diego State 42, San Jose State 27. Back with more on the Aztecs Radio Network. Back in San Jose, the Aztecs women's basketball team in front over San Jose State 42-27. Elsewhere today, UNLV did it again, winning at second place Colorado State by a score of 69-65. The Lady Rebels now 14-1, and they have a 3-game lead over Colorado State with 3 games to play. There is no doubt that once again UNLV is going to be the number 1 seed in the Mountain West Conference tournament. Air Force leading at Fresno State 39-33 in the third quarter. The Aztecs will play at Air Force on Wednesday, and that'll be a morning game. Gets underway at 10 o'clock Pacific time Wednesday morning from Colorado Springs. One other game today, New Mexico, a half game ahead of the Aztecs in 4th place right now. And the Lobos defeated Utah State 73-65. Later tonight, Wyoming at Nevada. So, we get ready for the start of the second half. The Aztecs led by the freshman Kaylin Hamilton. In a season where freshmen Naomi Panganiban and Nat Martinez have made many of the headlines, it is Hamilton getting it done so far today. 3 of 3 shooting, including a pair of threes for Hamilton. If Hamilton scores another point, gets into double figures, she would be the 12th different Aztec to reach double figures this season. That is quite impressive. Basically, everybody on the rosters had a double-figure game. San Jose State with the first possession of the second half. And it is Simmons driving on Panganiban and scoring it. And that is not a matchup the Aztecs want. They do not want Panganiban on Simmons. They want Sheffy on Simmons. 13 for Amaya Simmons. 42-29. Sheffy comes back, lobs it underneath for Callie Clark, surrounded by 3 players, puts it up, no good, and the rebound ripped out of there by Jasmine Singleton. Ahead to Simmons, over to Summers, straight away to Singleton. And again, Simmons is open for 3 from the left, a little short. Tonga rebounds and misses. Clark finally pulls it free. Panganiban kicking to Sheffy. And a holding foul on the drive against San Jose State, Sydney Summers. So it'll be out of bounds to San Diego State. Sheffy comes into Callie Clark. Corner of the key to Villalobos. Outside to Panganiban. Foul again. Away from the play. This one's on Tonga, holding Callie Clark. So the Aztecs will inbound again. Comes into Villalobos at the corner of the key. Kim only played 7 minutes in the first half. Here's a 3, put up and in by Nat Martinez, much to the delight of her family sitting in the rows behind us. 9 points for Nat Martinez. 45-29. Singleton. Simmons on another strong drive against Sheffy. And she scores. She's got 15. Amaya Simmons has become a force for the Spartans. And Sheffy played great defense that time, but better offense beats good defense. Sheffy into the post. Villalobos on the turnaround. Left it short, got it back, and put it in. Kim Villalobos working underneath. She's got 4 points. Stacey Terry Hudson wants a timeout after that bucket by Villalobos. So we'll take a break. 8:06 to go in the third quarter. San Diego State 47, San Jose State 31 on the Aztecs Radio Network. A very common theme for the Aztecs women's basketball team this year has been their ability to spread it around offensively. Today, 9 different players have scored, and nobody is in double figures. Yet, the Aztecs have a 16-point lead here, 47-31. Chris Ello in San Jose, 8:06 to play in the third. San Jose State ball attacking to our left with Sydney Summers handing it off to Riley Waugh. Free throw line jumper by Waugh. Rims out. Rebound. Villalobos got hit. The foul is on Tonga. Third team foul on the Spartans here in the third quarter. Just a couple of minutes gone by as Panganiban brings it up for the Aztecs. Naomi only 2 points, but didn't play much in the first half. She had 2 early fouls. Sheffy on the wing. Goes to Villalobos in the post against Diawara, a pretty good defender. Kim couldn't find the opening. Bounces it to Panganiban. Naomi rises, and the jumper comes up short. Rebounded by Diawara. Ahead to Singleton. Handing off to Summers. Now on a weave, Riley Waugh. Back to Summers, wing left. A deep three is good. I mean, that was a deep one standing right in front of her coach on the sideline. First 3 of the day for Sydney Summers, who makes about 2.5 of them per game. That's her 61st for the season. Callie Clark bouncing beautifully underneath the Villalobos. That's great team basketball. A pick and roll. Clark rolling to the basket, was double teamed and found Villalobos for the easy one. 49-34. Summers again for 3. Rebound, Villalobos. Getting it ahead to Sheffy. Sheffy slows it up. Leaning over the dribble. Goes behind a screen by Villalobos and then gives it to Villalobos in the post. Doubled outside to Sheffy for 3. That's good. And again, that's great basketball. They double you in the post. Villalobos, unselfish, gives it up, and Sheffy hit the wide open 3. 52-34, the Aztecs. San Diego State now 5 of 9 from the arc. Tonga in the post against Clark. Tonga picks up the dribble, gives it to Riley Waugh. Waugh on a drive against Sheffy, who blocked the shot. Sheffy's blocked a couple of shots today. Tonga digs it out, but the shot clock expires before she can shoot. Well, Sheffy is a superior defender. And you're going to go one-on-one against her, you're probably not going to end up with a very good shot. And you might get it blocked, as Waugh found out that time. Substitutions for the Spartans. They bring in Amira Brown and Henny Van Schuyt. Sheffy with 11 leads the Aztecs. In the lane, Villalobos left it short on the 10-foot jumper, but tracked down or miss. Gets it back outside. A reset for Panganiban. Naomi takes a look. Fires a three. No good. Rebound to Summers. Summers into the front court, weaving. Going in the corner to Simmons. Outside, Amira Brown for three. That's good. Amira Brown, a 29% three-point shooter, buried that one for San Jose State. Both teams picking it up from the arc here in the third quarter. 52-37, that matches the halftime lead. Pass down the middle, Villalobos couldn't convert it. Summers the other way, on a drive in from the left. Missed it, rebound Panganiban. Panganiban the other way, 3-on-2, bounce to Sheffy underneath, lay it up, no, but a foul. Beautiful pass by Panganiban. And that's old-time basketball where you actually get a fast break and you fill the lane to try and get a layup rather than running to the corner for a three. Timeout. 4:38 for the third. The Aztecs led by 15 at the half, and that's still the margin on the Aztecs Radio Network. Back in San Jose, Aztecs led by 15 at the half and still by that margin. 4:38 to go in the third quarter. Veronica Sheffy will be on the free throw line for the Aztecs. Sheffy leading the way with 11 points so far. She's 4 of 4 at the line. Sheffy now with 17 double-figure games this year to lead the Aztecs. She's hit the first free throw and the second. 54-37, 4:37 for the third quarter. Summers against Kaylin Hamilton, who had a great first half. Gives to Simmons, trying to drive and held by Hamilton. On the perimeter, that's the first team foul on the Aztecs. Simmons is a strong left-handed drive, but it's difficult to make her go the other way because she is very determined to go left, and you play her that way, she still goes left anyway. Summers leans over the dribble, comes to the free throw line. Underneath, Quezada missed on the bank shot. Rebound, Quezada ahead to Kaylin Hamilton. Hamilton pushes, finds Sheffy in the left corner. Sheffy coming inside and ran into Summers, an offensive foul on Sheffy. Second foul on Veronica Sheffy. Well, maybe they just called it out of bounds. I don't see a foul going up on the board. Maybe I'm pretty sure he gave a foul sign, but there's none on the board. Either way, it's San Jose State ball. Simmons, wing to the right. There's the strong left-handed drive into the lane. Fumbled it. Sheffy takes it away. Sheffy defending Simmons brilliantly. Nat Martinez down the middle to Quezada. She had it knocked away and out of bounds. Aztecs have 3 freshmen on the floor with Hamilton, Barnhart, and Nat Martinez. Quezada and Sheffy are the others. 3:42 to go in the third. Sheffy out of bounds. Tried to get it into Barnhart, who kept it alive with a good play in the corner. Bailey dribbles out of the corner into the paint. Kicks out to Sheffy. Sheffy drives in. Outside, Quezada, a deep 3. Off the mark, rebound, Barnhart. Put it up, no, but a foul. Bailey Barnhart working hard underneath. It's been a good game for Bailey Barnhart, the 6'1 freshman who went to Del Norte High School in the North County. She and Panganiban had some good high school duels back in the day. Now both starring as freshmen for the Aztecs. Barnhart, a 60% free throw shooter, hasn't had a lot of opportunities. She makes the first. 3 points for Bailey today and a couple of rebounds in 9 minutes. Barnhart puts in on a pair, and the Aztecs have their largest lead of the day, 56-37, a 19-point lead here with 3:26 to go in the third quarter. Sydney Summers brings it up. Goes to Diawara. Now Law on the weave. Back for Summers. Into the corner, Diawara. Now Tonga in the post against Callie Clark. This has been the matchup all day. Tonga can't find the shot. Throws it away. Sheffy intercepted. Boy, the defense, fantastic right there. Good hustle by Simmons at the other end. Knocked it away from Sheffy and out of bounds. Callie Clark just standing her ground in there. Tonga could not find a shot over the 6'3" outstretched arms of Clark. Then threw it, and Sheffy stepped in for the interception. Kaylin Hamilton has the ball. Now gives it to the point guard, Sheffy. He's having a big game. 13 points and 4 assists for Veronica Sheffy. Free throw line jumper. Sheffy cans that. And the lead is up to 21. 58-37, 2:35 for the third. Summers on a good drive. Got to the rim with a backhand layup. Nice move by Sydney Summers. 58-39. Hamilton trying to get it back. She got hooked up with Waugh, and Kaylin Hamilton got the foul. Second team foul on the Aztecs. Panganiban, Megan Fizo, Jaslyn Green all come in. Clark and Hamilton stay on the floor. Summers, another drive, another backhand layup. This time, no, but a foul. Jaslyn Green gets called for it. Summers, the 5'5", three-point specialist from Inglewood, California, will go to the line. She's a 91% free throw shooter. Summers has 7 points in the ball game. She averages 10 a game for San Jose State. Mentioned earlier, she made her 61st three-pointer of the year. That's the Aztec leader is Nat Martinez with 37. Summers, though, takes a lot of threes. She shoots it at 33%. She hits both free throws here. 58-41, 2:06 to go in the third. Panganiban, free throw line, gets it out to Hamilton. Hamilton into the post to Jaslyn Green. Green makes the move, step back. Wow, another offensive foul. It's been a weird game with the fouls. All three quarters, one team has gotten like 5 in a row, and then the other team has gotten 5 in a row. And that's the fourth team foul on San Diego State. Jaslyn Green did not push off on that play at all. Simmons to the free throw line. Spinning on Panganiban. Beautiful move by Amaya Simmons. And a 6-0 run for the Spartans. Cuts it back to the halftime margin of 15. 58-43. Again, Jaslyn Green in the post. Outside to Kaylin Hamilton. Kaylin on the drive. Flips a pass over to Clark, who missed it. Kaylin Hamilton got it back. Pulling it free in there. Goes up. No good. Rebound. Waugh comes out of it for the Spartans. Riley Waugh goes the distance, and she's fouled. So the Spartans coming alive here with a quick 6-0 run and a chance for some more. Riley Waugh, a sophomore from Los Angeles, has just 2 points today. Waugh averages 7 per game. Trying to cut into what was moments ago a 21-point lead. Just like that, it's down to 14. 1:05 to go in the third quarter. Both free throws are good by Riley Waugh. So an 8-0 run for the Spartans. 58-45. Sheffy right back in after a short rest. Gets it to Villalobos. Across to Martinez. Straight away to Megan Fizo. Back to Martinez. Into the post, Quezada. Shifts it to Fizo for 3. No good. Rebound. Nat Martinez got it loose to Fizo. She's fouled. The foul is on Riley Waugh. Another play that's not going to show up big in the scorebook, but that was a big offensive rebound by Martinez. With the Spartans in the midst of an 8-0 run, Martinez kept the possession alive. And Fizo now will go to the free throw line. Megan becomes the 10th Aztec to score today. Fizo from Seattle, Washington. Both free throws are good. Restoring some order and stopping an 8-0 run. 60-45. Summers gives it straight away to Waugh. Deep 3, no good. Rebound, Villalobos. Ahead to Sheffy. The Aztecs can wait for a final shot if they recognize the clock. Villalobos gets the signal. Brings it back out to Sheffy. "12 seconds on both the shot clock and game clock. Sheffy with 9. Baseline right. Hits the jumper. What a game for Veronica Sheffy. Summers did not get it off in time. 17 points for Veronica Sheffy. And that is the Aztec lead after 3 quarters. San Diego State 62, San Jose State 45 on the Aztecs Radio Network. Veronica Sheffy scored 9 of the Aztecs' 20 points in that third quarter, including a baseline jumper to extend the San Diego State lead going into the fourth quarter. Crisello back in San Jose. Sheffy's got 17 points. The Aztecs have a 17-point lead. It'll be Sheffy along with Fizo and Martinez, Villalobos and Quezada for the Aztecs as they get the first possession of the fourth quarter, attacking to our right. Sheffy leans over the dribble, backs it out into the post to Quezada. Quezada's been quiet today, across the lane, open underneath, and she scores it. Quezada now with 6. Good move by Adriana and good patience. 64-45. Summers straight away to Waugh. Riley Waugh on the drive against Martinez. Got bumped. And a foul on Martinez. First foul on Nat Martinez. And Riley Waugh, who hit a couple of free throws earlier, will go to the free throw line. She's got 4 points in the ball game. Waugh, an 83% free throw shooter. She hits a pair, and it's 64-47. 9:23 to play. Sheffy looks inside. Villalobos has good position. Missed it, got it back, and put it in. Villalobos, once again, 8 points and 6 boards for Kim today. And it's just another strong outing for the senior from Los Angeles. Timeout, San Jose State. Villalobos, who's played more games than any Aztec in history, is averaging 12.5 points, 6 rebounds over her last 6 games. And she's doing it again today as the Aztecs lead with 9:05 remaining, 66-47 on the Aztecs Radio Network. .905 to play here in San Jose. The Aztecs looking for a second consecutive wire-to-wire victory. They never trailed on Wednesday night in a victory over Nevada, and they have not trailed here today. San Diego State opened an 8-1 lead right at the start, led by 13 at the end of the first quarter. San Jose State got to within 6 midway through the second, but that's about as close as the Spartans have been today. Aztecs led by 15 at halftime, by 17 at the end of 3. And now here's Amaya Simmons trying to make a move, steps back. Sheffy blocked her shot again. What defense by Sheffy, ahead to Martinez, who couldn't save it at the baseline. Veronica Sheffy is putting on a show at the defensive end. And she's doing it against one of the better offensive players in the league. That's 3 block shots in the game for Sheffy. Ball knocked out of bounds. Sheffy's also been credited with a pair of steals today. Never mind her 17 points and 4 assists. Ball knocked out of bounds. Will stay with the Spartans here. 8:42 to play. Simmons has her 15 points, but it's taken her 13 field goal tries to do it. Singleton had it ripped away by Villalobos. Kim into the front court. Slows it down and gives the ball to Sheffy. Villalobos, very crafty, reaching in there sometimes and getting those steals. He's very clever. 12 seconds to shoot. Sheffy goes to Fizo, open from the left. Nope. Quezada, look out, colliding with her teammate Villalobos on the baseline. Both of them are, actually, Adriana went down hard. She's okay. A common sight, Quezada coming off the floor. She spends a lot of time there as a great effort player. Villalobos in the ballgame, also credited with 2 steals, just like Sheffy. Van Schaik from the top. Launched a 3, rebound, picked up underneath by Waugh. And she's fouled by Villalobos. Third foul on Kim. And Riley Waugh, for the 3rd time in this half, goes back to the free throw line. Waugh has hit 5 out of 5 at the stripe. She has 7 points. Both are good by Waugh. And it's 66 to 49, the Aztecs lead. Villalobos coming out, and Sheffy getting a rest. Now, when Sheffy's gone out, it's been a little different game today. We'll see if the Aztecs have a little better stretch without her this time. Last time, she went out, and Stacey Terry Hudson had to rush her right back into the game. Panganiban will control it. Across to Quezada. Inside, Callie Clark. Beautiful cut by Martinez, but Nat missed the layup along the baseline. Summers the other way. Plays it across to Mecca Alexander, a freshman who's come in for San Jose State for the first time. Tonga in the post, double teamed. Plays it out to Alexander. Her corner 3 is no good. Rebounded by Quezada. Panganiban brings it back with 7 minutes to play, leading by 17. Naomi on the pull-up. Good, and a foul. Beautiful shot from the right wing by Panganiban, and she got hit. So it'll be a 3-point play opportunity for Panganiban. The foul was on Mecca Alexander. Naomi, 75% at the free throw line. Aztecs still have only one player today in double figures. That's Sheffy with 17. Panganiban completes the 3-point play, and the Aztecs lead by 20. 69-49 with 7 minutes to play. Summers brings it up around a screen, straight away to Van Schaik, into the post. Diawara kicks it out to Waugh. Her 3, no good. Weak side rebound, Kaylin Hamilton. Hamilton ahead to Panganiban, chasing it into the corner. Plays to Clark in the post. Back out to Panganiban for 3. Yeah, Naomi heating it up here in the 4th quarter. She's got 8. And the largest lead of the day now, 72-49. A deep 3 from the corner by Simmons, no good. Rebound again, Kaylin Hamilton. The Aztecs can cruise it from here, although that's not what their coach wants to hear. She wants them to continue to keep the gas pedal down. Martinez with 5.5 left. Got it to Clark. Inside, Quezada. Baseline jumper. No good. Rebound, Van Schaik. Van Schaik from the Netherlands. Ahead, Simmons. Oh, wow. Blocked from behind by Hamilton, but I think they're going to call a blocking foul on the other side against Clark, who was clearly straight up. But Simmons got the call. She'll go to the free throw line. Second foul on Clark. Free throw by Amaya Simmons is good. Simmons scored 1,000 points in just 2 seasons at Alabama A&M. And she's got 17 in this one, which is her average in conference play. She's made it 72-51. 5:40 to go. Some full court pressure. Clark ahead to Kaylin Hamilton. Open in the corner. Nat Martinez. Nope. Rebound. Tipped out. Grabbed by Van Schaik. Summers comes up. Summers around a screen. Hesitates. Gives the ball to Waugh. Bounced underneath to Diawara. Rebound, Kaylin Hamilton. Hamilton with 9 points all in the second quarter. Now has 5 rebounds as well and a foul on Amira Brown. Hand checking against Panganiban. 5:05 left. The Aztecs still with a 21-point lead. They've been up by double figures since the middle of the second quarter. Trying for a third consecutive year with 20 victories. A nice accomplishment for Stacey Terry Hudson and her assistant coaches who work so hard you wouldn't believe it. The time, the effort they put in. A foul underneath. Quezada held up by Riley Waugh. So it'll be out of bounds to San Diego State. Hamilton will bring it in. 9 points, 6 rebounds today for Kaylin Hamilton. Martinez pops open at the top, but missed the 3. It's not been a good shooting day for Nat Martinez, not by her standards. She's 3 of 10 from the field. 4:29 to go. Waugh tripped up by Martinez. Foul on the Aztecs here. 4:25 to go. Martinez will come out. Fizo checking back in for San Diego State. Nat Martinez playing really for the first time in front of so many family members. And I think that's, you can't help but press just a little bit. And I think that's been the story for her today. Although she's had a good game, it hasn't been up to her shooting standards, as mentioned. Summers drives it, throws it underneath to Waugh, and Waugh got fouled. Game getting a little sloppy here with 4:05 to play. Third foul on Callie Clark. Riley Waugh having a big free throw shooting second half. They list her at 4 for 4, but she's not. She's 6 for 6, now 7 for 7. I think they gave a couple of her free throws to somebody else. Either way, Waugh puts in 2 more. 72 to 53. 4:05 to play. Both teams are out of fouls, or no, I beg your pardon. San Jose State has one to give. Got to get it over. Panganiban takes care of that. Slows up the dribble in the front court. Naomi taking a look. Leans over the dribble, between the leg dribble. Bumped, knocked down, no call. It's crazy. Ball's loose. Picked up by Amira Brown for San Jose State. How that's not a foul, I'm not sure, but it was. Oh, look out. Panganiban going for a steal. Ran into Waugh, and that'll be another foul on Naomi. How there wasn't one at the other end, I will not know, but it's been a little bit like that lately. The Aztecs have been trying to get some calls, especially on the road. Waugh, again at the free throw line. On the stat sheet, she's 7 for 7, but she'll tell you she's 9 for 9 because she's been there 9 times this half. Both are good. 72 to 55, 3:33 to play. Villalobos gets it in against the full court pressure. Kim behind the back on the dribble, lost it. Waugh missed her shot and Villalobos rebounded. Hamilton brings it back for the Aztecs. San Jose State pressing all over the floor, bumping and running over Aztec players. And finally, a foul. Fourth-team foul on the Spartans. The next one, the Aztecs will do some free throw shooting. The Aztecs, by the way, are 14 of 14 at the line today. San Jose State is 17 of 19. Both teams have been great. Villalobos shoved in the back. And a foul. Seems like they're picking up about half of the fouls. But this will be enough to get Kim to the free throw line. Villalobos trying to go into double figures for the 6th time in the last 7 games. Free throw is good. Kim, just 53% for the season at the line, but she's way better than that and has been way better than that the last month. She puts in on a pair here. She's the second Aztec to reach double figures today. 74-55, a lengthy fourth quarter with a lot of fouls. Barnhart blocking the shot of Summers. Diawara put it up, and another foul. This one on Barnhart. Bailey Barnhart getting into the act with a block shot. The Aztecs have been credited for 7 blocks today. 3 of them by Sheffy. There are not too many point guards who get 3 blocks in a game, but that's been the kind of day it's been for Veronica. Outstanding one. Diawara on the free throw line, missing on the first. There haven't been many misses at the line. The teams have combined to go 33 for 36. Diawara, though, missed them both. And the rebound to Barnhart. Panganiban races up. Gets it to Barnhart. Over to Fizo. San Jose State scrambling defensively. Reaching, pushing, grabbing. No calls anywhere to be found. Barnhart inside. Put it up. Got it back. Jump ball. It'll be San Jose State possession. Good ball movement there by the Aztecs against that trapping defense. Barnhart was not able to convert that shot, but it was well done by San Diego State with the Spartans scrambling. So 2:30 to play. That was the first possession in a while without a foul. Simmons trying to go left. Fizo won't let her. Summers spins into the lane. Wild hook shot, rebounded easily by Villalobos. That had no chance of going in. Panganiban fouled, and they call this one. So Naomi, who had just 2 points coming into the fourth quarter, now can get to double figures with 2 free throws, averaging 10.4 per game. She's had 15 in each of the last 2 Aztec wins. First one is right in. The Aztecs, 17 of 17 at the line. And I still have the power to jinx the first miss. 2:07 left. Deep three. Simmons has it. Amaya Simmons with 20 points, her third three of the day. 75-58. Aztecs playing some keep away. Panganiban has the count on, has to dribble. And got fouled by Brown. So right back to the free throw line for Naomi Panganiban. Natalia Grizel comes in for the Aztecs. She's from San Jose. And a chance for her family to cheer for her. Grizel, 5'9" junior from Sunnyvale, a suburb of San Jose. And Natalia made this team as a walk-on a couple of years ago, worked her way up to being a scholarship player. Panganiban knocks in a pair of free throws. She's got 11. The Aztecs lead 77-58 as Stacey Terry Hudson takes a 30-second timeout. 1:41 to play. The Aztecs will play at Air Force on Wednesday. Remember, that's a morning game. We'll be on at 10 a.m. Pacific time Wednesday from Colorado Springs. Then the Aztecs have a bye next weekend before they finish up at home on Tuesday, March the 4th against Fresno State. So only 2 regular season games left after this one. And then it'll be on to Las Vegas. The Mountain West Conference tournament starts on Sunday, March 9th. The Aztecs hope they don't have to play until Monday, March 10th. They can earn that first round bye. 1:37 left. Amira Brown on the drive. No good. Rebound. Marissa Davis-Jones. But she was unable to put it back. And the ball knocked out of bounds belongs to the Aztecs. Panganiban had a good fourth quarter. She comes out. 11 points, 9 of them in the fourth. Kaylin Hamilton surrounded by 3 players and hacked. So Hamilton will have a chance to get into double figures. Kaylin had all 9 of her points so far today in the second quarter, including back-to-back threes. One from the right corner. The next trip down, she hit one from the left corner. And that was when the game was still somewhat competitive. Those were 2 key three-pointers that Hamilton hit. Now, she'll try to become the 12th Aztec this year to get into double figures. She is. 10 points for Kaylin Hamilton. Career high is now 11. She hits on both. And Ellie Chen will come into the game, the 5'5" sophomore walk-on from South Pasadena for the Aztecs. 79-58, 1:23 to play. Simmons kicks it out. Mecca Alexander across to Amira Brown. Brown spins in. Bank shot, no good. Rebound, Grizel. Ahead to Fizo, and she's fouled. San Jose State, give them credit for playing hard, but there's no need to continue fouling here. This game is well over by now. But they keep sending the Aztecs to the line. Megan Fizo will get there for a couple. Kalia Dillard, Stella Seguro, a couple of freshmen come into the game for the Spartans. .109 left. Fizo missing on the free throw. The Aztecs are still 21 out of 23 today. With that one, the Aztecs are to 80 points for the 7th time this season. 80 to 58, 107 left. Simmons hands off to Seguro. The freshman works for a shot. Kaylin Hamilton blocked it. That is 8 block shots today by San Diego State. And we're down to 48 seconds to play. Hamilton on the dribble against Simmons. She handles it pretty well. We don't see her handle it a lot. Grizel, a deep three. No. Rebound to Simmons. 30 seconds left. Pass underneath. Dillard with a nice reverse. Didn't get the roll. Marissa Davis-Jones puts it back in. 80 to 60. Should be the final unless San Jose State fouls, and they did. Like I said, they don't have to keep fouling. This game is way over. Bailey Barnhart. Chance to tack on a couple at the free throw line. Barnhart, whose dad, Brooks Barnhart, was an all-conference forward back in the day for USD. Both free throws are good by Bailey. She's got 6 points. Alexander drives in, missed it, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Spartans for the final 4.3 seconds. Alexander will bring it in to Marissa Davis-Jones. Banked up, no good. Grizel grabs the rebound, and that's it. The Aztecs determined not to overlook San Jose State this time. The last time they played them, they had UNLV on the horizon, and they looked, I think, past San Jose State, and they got beat, and they got beat soundly. But today, the Aztecs focused right from the start, and they've won it 82 to 60. It's the third year in a row that the Aztecs program wins 20 games, and that is fantastic work by Stacey Terry Hudson, her staff. It's the first time in nearly 30 years that the Aztecs women's basketball team has accomplished that. So, we'll get a word with the coach here in a moment. Right now, Stacey Terry Hudson saying a little, coach, 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 coach. I didn't get her. She ran right off. Didn't want to talk about her 20th win, apparently. Or at least wanted to get back to her kids in the locker room. So, the Aztecs have won it 82 to 60. As mentioned, 20 wins for the third time in a row. The Aztecs improving to 20-9 overall. And they're 9-7 in the Mountain West Conference. They stay in 5th place, a half game behind number 4, New Mexico, with a couple of games left in the regular season. Aztecs tailed off shooting in the second half. They shot just 35% to finish the game at 42%. The Aztecs did a good job from the arc. They were 6 of 16 and 24 of 26 on free throws for the Aztecs today. San Jose State shot only 28% for the game and 5 of 19 on three. The Aztecs defense blocked 8 shots, and the Aztecs out-rebounded the Spartans 44 to 40. Both teams had 11 turnovers in the ball game, and the Aztecs led it from start to finish. Veronica Sheffy did not play the last 8 or 9 minutes. She finished with 17 points, 4 assists, and 3 block shots. Not only at the offensive end, but she made life rough on Amaya Simmons, who scored 20 but had to work like crazy to get it. Kaylin Hamilton set a new career high with 11 points, also had 7 rebounds. And it was a great game for Kaylin Hamilton as well, the freshman from McKinney, Texas. Naomi Panganiban had 11. Kim Villalobos, another strong outing with 10 points and 7 boards. Nat Martinez, in front of a lot of her fans, shot only 3 out of 10, but finished with 9 points and 3 rebounds. Callie Clark had 7 points and 7 boards. I think most of that, or all of it, was in the first half. Clark was dominant underneath. Bailey Barnhart, Adriana Quezada had 6 points apiece. 3 put in by Megan Fizo, and 2 for Jaslyn Green. 10 different Aztecs scored in the ball game today. For San Jose State, Amaya Simmons scored 20, and Riley Waugh, hitting 10 straight free throws in the second half, finished with 12. So the Aztecs now will come home and then get ready for Air Force on Wednesday morning in Colorado Springs. We'll have the game for you beginning at 10 a.m. Pacific time on Wednesday. The Aztecs will play their final true road game of the season on Wednesday. And the Aztecs have been quite good on the road with a victory today. They are now 9-3 in true road games this year. San Jose State falls to 10-17 overall, 3-12 in the conference. I want to thank Ben Pearson from the Aztecs Media Relations Department. His help, as always, much appreciated. Chris Ello, thanking you for being with us. The final score once again: the San Diego State Aztecs 82, San Jose State 60. We'll talk to you Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. from Colorado Springs when the Aztecs meet Air Force on the Aztecs Radio Network. So long.